Hello, good morning. I have quite a few new products, but one that I really want to dive into because there are 4 palettes are the ODENS EYE collection. This is the first time I got PR from them, so I really want to like try everything. The brand is not new to me. I have bought quite a few things from the brand over the years, but I'm really excited for these 2 palettes in particular. I actually have 2 more because I wasn't sure if the brand was still sending it since I missed their message originally back in May. So I have 2 more extra that I will be doing a giveaway with, and I will let you guys know the details. I'm gonna figure that all out. Let's start off and showing you the summer one. I'm a beachy person, as you can see. I'm sunburned and tan. I live by the beach. I'm 5 minutes from the beach. This gives beach vibes to me. It absolutely does. I think this is beautiful, and a lot of people say it gave winter vibes. I think it definitely gives the beachy vibes. And then this is the autumn one. This is the one that really stuck out to me. Well, the both of them did, but this one I was like, wow, that's really pretty. So yeah, I don't know if it gives autumn. I feel like it gives a little bit more spring, summer, but yeah, all in all, I just really love these tones, so I kind of want to combine the 2 palettes. You can see I already have my brow on. I have been using the new Morphe brow pencil, and I love it. I haven't stopped using it for like the last 2.5 weeks. It's all I've used. So yeah, if you need a good, affordable brow pencil, Morphe's your girl. I'm all zoomed in. I'm gonna just prime my lids real quick with the PLouise primer as always. And yeah, I don't even know where to start with this or what exactly I'm gonna do, but we're gonna wing it like we always do, right? Somebody asked me yesterday, they said, how do you come up with these color combos and your looks? Like, how do you just like, what inspires you, I guess? And the color wheel, studying the color wheel and knowing color theory is extremely helpful. So normally when I dip into a palette, I like to try to use every single shade, and I'll even like blend them out on my hand and like see what works before I go in on my eye. But for the most part, like I know what colors are gonna work with each other, and if they don't, you make it work, you know? I'm gonna start off first with this really dark teal shade, and I'm gonna kind of go over here with it, or maybe around and just do a whole cut crease. I think that's what I'll do. So I'm going to start it here and just pack that deep shade as like my base color. This color is so pretty. Kind of like just packing it on. Thinking one of these 2 shades on the outer, but I don't think these are going to be dark enough, so I'm just going to use this whole shade to use as my my depth, because this next to this is not going to be dark enough and it's going to look weird. Okay, now I'm just lightly blending those edges before I add my second shades. A little bit. Building up this yellow and like feathering it out. Kind of want it to look really like blown out here, and we'll see where it goes with this. Again, with this brown shade called Flannel in the autumn palette, and I'm gonna just blend it down here a little bit more. Take the shade Ice Cream from the summer palette just to deepen this up here on the outer edge. I take a sharp pointed Q-tip and I'm going to start at my inner corner cut it a little bit too much, but that's okay, we'll fix it. Let's bring the yellow down a little bit more. Okay, now I'm cutting my crease. Like that. I use a pointed Q-tip in my cellar water, and it always works better than like a regular Q-tip. But I had somebody ask me on one of my videos the other day, and they said that I never show how I cut my crease, so I'm making it my business to show how I cut my crease now, even in my short form content. So I hope that if this person sees it, that it's been helpful. But yeah, pointed Q-tip, micellar water, best thing ever, because you get a super sharp crease. I would also recommend starting small and building it up, taking a look and seeing if you're happy with it, and then go back in. I want it a little bit higher because I have hooded lids and I want it to be above this crease here. The higher the better, because when you put a nice shimmer or multi-chrome, you'll be able to see it really good. Just quickly going back in with this dark teal shade to kind of build this part back up a little bit. Apologies for the car alarm. I live in New York City. Okay, it finally stopped. Nope, it did not. And I'm in the basement. You can freaking hear everything. So annoying. So in this little cut area, I'm actually going to go in with the PLouise base, and this one is called Hint of Mint. And I'm going to fill this part in with a little thin liner brush. This is actually like my designated brush for cutting small areas like this, because it's something I used to do more often. I haven't as of lately. So I'm going to carefully fill this in. I'm also going to do mint in my waterline. Do it off camera though, because then I'll mess it up. So I'm going to go in with the regular PLouise base and blend this into here and out. I usually just take a little clean small brush and I'll just diffuse it, kind of just blend it in so it's not a super harsh line. Okay, now that this part is done, I want to actually clean up this bottom area, and I'm going to use the shade Flannel again, and I'm going to bring the depth back underneath like that. Love definition, so, and like blends like that. I don't know, I just love it so much. And bringing the yellow here. And let me go into Ice Cream from the Summer palette, and I'm going to also want more depth under here. Bring it out this way as well. These colors are so freaking pretty. Okay, also back into this, I dropped it. Back into this dark teal shade. I'm going to cover this base that transferred because I have hooded lids and they're not fun. And I'm going to bring that in here. So I'm just finishing up little minor details because I obsess over these little tiny things, and that's what I'm doing. This green has my attention, and I really want to use this one. I don't know if it'll really match the inner corner, but I'm thinking these, or I don't know, or maybe even this one from the Summer palette. It's like kind of like a silver. It's the marbled shade. We'll see. But I'm going to start with these two. And the shimmers are very different than what I'm used to. As you can see, they're very like hard press, and I'm rubbing pretty hard. It doesn't pick up as much as, they're definitely a different type of formula than what I'm used to. And you see it doesn't, right here, it doesn't like swatch much. They're definitely like a harder press. Like some of them, like this one picks up a lot. It's softer and way more pigmented. So I gotta figure out a way to use these. Probably gonna have to dig my brush a little bit. Okay, I placed my Belly Beauty Bar Shimmer Stay, and I'm going in with the shade Summertime. Just like that. So pretty. And maybe I'll use the shade, this one, Heat, in the middle. Yeah. Now I'm just really winging it. That's really pretty. Okay, instead of the darker green, I'm going in with Change from the Autumn palette, and I really had to like dig in the pan to lift it up. I'm using the Bad to the Brow and Cleona brush, which helped pick it up better than my finger, because when I put my finger it kind of just presses down like hard pans in a sense, but not, because it does pick up with the brush. So that's a really pretty shade, this edge. For this inner corner, I'm going to use the shade Autumn, which is that like pale yellow, and I'm going to put it here, just like that. I'm going to round this area out a little bit with this shimmer, and then kind of disperse it under here. That red shade Voyage in the summer palette I think would look really cool right here. Just like a pop of like orangey, fiery red. Yes, I like that. Let me put a little bit more. Drag it under here. Oh, that's so pretty now that it's going over like that brown shade. Oh, I like that. Okay, let me use a little bit more of this yellow. Kind of blend these two. This is so cute. I really wanted to use this shade, but like I feel like everybody's probably gonna reach in for this red shade, and I wanted to too. I normally would, but I wanted to try to use as many shades as possible, which I think I did. Okay, for the brow bone, I'm going in with Youth from the Summer palette, which is the marbled shade on the top left. It's a really pretty shade. Just like that. And I'm going to finish my base and everything like that, and I'll be right back. So I finished up little details. I put some lashes on. Okay, y'all, so that's that. This is the look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me zoom in on it real quick so you guys can see it. Finished with the lashes and everything. I really enjoyed creating this. I really enjoyed the mattes in this palette, in both the palettes. I'm glad that I mixed them. I had a feeling that it would look super pretty like mixing both the palettes together. I will say like some of the shimmers do like kind of like press down pretty hardly in the pan. They're hard to pick up with a finger, but I did find that using a brush that has like more tooth to it picks them up pretty good. I just prefer softer shimmers. These are the other two palettes. This is the spring and the winter, and the spring one I haven't used yet, but I already have like ideas. I want to use the purple with the blue, and I definitely need to use that shimmer. And I just want to like show you really quickly. You see like the coral shimmer, like the way it shifts. Oh my god, it's so pretty, and it's like super, you can't really see it, but it's like, it's pretty bright. And these are some of the other shimmers in it. I find that the shimmers in the spring one, upon touching them, don't press down like a lot of the other ones in the other palettes. The winter one I did use. You can find that in my shorts or on my Instagram. But this one's like dark and moody, super pretty. I'm really grateful that the brand sent these to me. I'm really enjoying them. So yeah, expect a look from me with the spring one next. And yeah, that's that. I had a good time spending time with you guys again, and I will be back soon. I know that there is a release coming. It should be here today or tomorrow, so I definitely will be filming with that. It's something from a brand that we haven't seen launch something in quite some time, so I'm excited for it. I can't wait to like see it in person, but I'll definitely be doing a video on that because I know everybody's going to be excited for this launch. So yeah, I hope you guys all have a good day, and thank you for hanging out with me.